All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're talking about long-term testing of a bunch of different tools. All right, so this is going to be kind of just a quick little run through of a bunch of different tools that I've used and reviewed, and just kind of give you an idea of how they've done. And I don't want to do a whole video on each one, so we're going to run through a couple different ones. So first one, the Minion Ducktor Venom. Love this tool. I've only used it a handful of times, but every time it has been awesome. Had a canister on a Honda that had to replace the canister, and every fastener on that canister bracket was rusted. Did phenomenal. Kept me from messing up any of the hoses. Just did its job. So I actually did buy the coil kit for it. So awesome tool, awesome tool. I love this. All right, next one. I talked about it a long time ago, and don't be fooled by the snap-on case. It's just what I keep it in. I bought these a long time ago. Matco Hex Sockets. Yeah, don't waste your money on them. Not been happy with them. They don't fit real tight. You tend to have a lot of rounded fasteners. I did upgrade to snap-on, the snap-on gold. So on these, Matco, it's a fail. All right, I know, you guys know I like my Matco Ratchets, and you know this locking long flex head is one of my favorites. Well, I did have it skip a tooth, so I had to have it rebuilt. Before all the snap-on guys go nuts, I had to have the snap-on one rebuilt too. So they're long. You put a lot of force on them, they're gonna break. Hence why I have both. All right, so the rest of the video is gonna be Milwaukee. So just a heads up, spoiler alert, we're gonna be talking about Milwaukee. Milwaukee wrenches. I don't use these. I gave these to Josh, who only had a set of Silver Eagle wrenches. These, and he has now a snap-on set, are his go-to wrenches. He actually prefers these, especially for bleeding brakes, over the snap-on. They've done well, they've held well. Nothing really to complain about them from Josh. So they're a good tool. Snap-on quality, probably not, but definitely a good tool. The Milwaukee Pry Bars. These I gave to Jesse. Mostly because I was tired of going over there and helping him out and needing a pry bar, and he didn't have but shorties. So I gave him the whole set, and let me tell you, he beats the living snot out of these pry bars, and they have held up perfectly. This tip's a little dented, but other than that, really good pry bar. All right, next one is by Milwaukee, the Heat Gun. I'm gonna be honest, it burns through batteries. It doesn't get super hot. You really need the cone kit. It's not one of their best ones out there. So unless you're in the field and need a heat gun that's battery powered, I would go with butane or a wired heat gun. But on the other side of that, the soldering iron from Milwaukee, the M12 soldering iron, is now my go-to soldering iron. I used it today. It is my go-to soldering iron. So definitely worth the money as far as a soldering iron. Oddly enough, I never do that. It's pretty much always straight up. I just haven't gotten used to the fact that it articulates. So, but definitely one of my favorite tools for electrical repair. All right, the update everybody's been waiting for, the fuel ratchets. I have used these every day I'm at work. I've beaten the snot out of them. I have dropped them. I mean, I don't baby my tools. They get beat, and they have held up to every bit of it I have thrown at it. I mean, I was doing a timing belt on a Honda today. This was attached to my hand with a 10mm swivel for a lot of it. You know, cover bolts. I beat on them constantly, and they have taken every bit of it and didn't care one bit. Huge upgrade from the original fuel ratchets. I'm not being a shill and saying I would buy these today. Yes, the head's big on the 3/8. For what I use this for, not a big deal. This gets pretty much everywhere I need it to go. I have no complaints on these. So I hope you like this update of a bunch of different tools. I just didn't think they needed their own video for all these tools, so I lumped them into one. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, subscribe. Make sure and hit that bell notification to get notified when I put out a new video. If you don't like Milwaukee, give me a thumbs down, because I love Milwaukee. And yes, I would spend my own money on Milwaukee. Thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.